Hi Aries, and welcome to your March 2022 predictions reading. If you're an Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, then this reading is for you. You may be somebody who's checking in on an Aries, and that's fine. If you're a cross watcher, I just need you to know that I'm a very honest tarot reader, so you may hear or see something that you don't like, but you've been warned, okay? So cross watch at your own discretion. In today's reading, we're doing a general predictions video for the month ahead. I'll be pulling an oracle card first to give us a general theme, the main theme actually, that you'll be experiencing in the month of March, and then we're going to get tarot to get more specific. We'll close your reading with advice from an oracle deck as well. In the middle of this month, I'll be doing love prediction readings, specifically focusing on love. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those mid-month March updates. There's a lot of M's there, mid-month March updates. Okay, Aries, let's get this theme for you. What is Aries' main theme in the month of March 2022? What is Aries' theme in the month of March 2022? We have healing coming out in the reverse position. I might just get another card. We have the number 37. We have you here. We have the air element and healing. The flower associated with this card is geranium. They don't really, oh, they do grow here, just not in this part of the country. So we don't get those very often, but I know that a lot of people love those kinds of flowers. May I please get one more card, Spirit? We also have attraction, and it's supposed to be in the upright, which is the pansies, also associated with the air element, Libra, and the number 34. So attraction is your second theme. So wow, you've got an interesting energy going on here. I feel that some of y'all may be going backwards a little bit. We may be revisiting old cycles in relationships in March. The intention is not to bring up old-ish, is what I'm feeling. The intention is to help you find a better way forward with those people. So these are relationships that you want to save. These are maybe family, friends, a partner in life who you don't want to give up on. I feel like the overall goal of March for you is balancing things out and structuring things better. But it feels like in order to do that with healing reversed, we kind of got to go back to the revision board and have a look at what needs to be worked on. And in order to do that, I feel like some stuff that we've already worked through is presenting itself to us again. It feels like you're really pushing through though in an attempt to have this balance. I see you clearing the way for something to happen in your near future. But the month of March kind of just feels like processing and having to just deal with things that aren't resolved yet. This doesn't necessarily have to be emotional either. This could be on a physical level, on a practical level. Some of the stuff that you've been procrastinating on, I see you trying to tackle that or make room for that. It just kind of feels like you want to balance out what you need to do with the things that you want to do in order to set yourself up for further success. Attraction is interesting though. Attraction over here is telling me that your desire to do this is more attractive than the task at hand. Like the outcome is the motivator. If anyone were to tell you it's time to clean out your pantry, you'd say no. Like, who's coming over? There's no need. Are they going to look through my stuff? Nah. But because you're cleaning out your pantry to be able to make space for a new pantry or to change house altogether, the desire to do it is a little bit more motivating. So it's very interesting energy. It's like you got this incentive to do these things that you've been delaying. So let's get some tarot out here to have a better look at what's happening in March for you. What's going on for Aries in March, please, Spirit? It's not the stuff that you want to do, it's like the things that you need to do. What is going on for Aries in March, please, Spirit? Oh my gosh, what is going on for Aries in March? We have the Five of Cups in the reverse position over here, if it will show. There we go. What is happening in March for Aries, please, Spirit? We also have the Judgment card. There's that things from your past energy. Judgment. There's another card here they want us to take. We have the Sun in the reverse position as well. I don't see this as sadness, but potentially a fondness, a nostalgia. The past can bring many old feelings up. So I think that's what's happening here with the Sun reversed. Let's clarify these cards straight off the bat. We're going to start with that Five of Cups again, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the Five of Cups? We have the Three of Torches in the reverse position. So close. Three of Torches. Can we please clarify the Sun card? We're Judgment. Clarify the Judgment card, please, Spirit. Why is the Judgment card here for Aries? We have the Star card in the reverse, number 17. Can I clarify the Sun for Aries, please, Spirit? Sun is more Leo, but I do feel your energy in there. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, this isn't bad, actually. I know that this imagery is quite graphic, but this makes a lot of sense. It's natural. The fears, the feeling of, oh, that's a bit much, that's natural. You're going through a process here of clearing way for something new. Yes, it's exciting, but it's also terrifying at the same time. Your overall energy in March is that you seem to be preparing yourself for like a new beginning, potentially a leap of faith, Aries. And it feels like March is the month to kind of clear your baggage, to make room, to start feeling positive. And I think in the process, you're going to feel more optimistic about where the road ahead is. Most of you already have an idea of what this leap of faith will be, and it feels like you're trying your best to just get there. Like you're at a point where, yes, you have some doubts, yes, you have some concerns, but you can't turn back now. So I see that you start the month of March feeling like you need to kind of get over a situation that you were disappointed in. It could have actually been genuine sadness or sorrow with the Five of Cups reversed, but you're not letting those hard feelings hold you back. You're genuinely trying to move forward, and you're moving forward with this idea of you're not alone. So for some of you, you're repairing something here, even with like a close relationship, a kindred spirit. And this is helping you feel like you need to get that closure, and it's helping you get over the disappointment that you experienced in February. I want to say with the Five of Cups upright, it kind of feels like Aries, I was about to say Aquarius, no. It kind of feels like with that card reversed, you're having to kind of let bygones be bygones with something. And it is a bit sad because the road ahead is so uncertain. With the Three of Torches reversed, you don't really know what this means moving forward. There's a tinge of sadness. It's like a happy sad, a bittersweet feeling. And I want to say with the Three of Torches reversed that you even feel like whatever it is that you're having to let go of, you don't know if you're ever going to see it again. I think that for some of you, this has been a long time coming though. It feels like you've been waiting for this to happen, and it feels like Spirit is saying it's time to face the other direction. It's time to let go of this, and it's time to face the other direction. It's time to move forward. But this is a natural, healthy process of letting go and moving forward. So it's important that you take time in the first 1 and 2 weeks of March to let that happen for you. And you're allowed to go through your feels, whether you're sad, whether you're upset, whether you're angry, even with the Three of Torches reversed, frustrated that it took so long. That's fine. Just let yourself feel, and that's going to help you move forward at the pace that you're most comfortable with. I see in the middle of the month, there starts to feel sudden. It starts to feel like this is really happening. Reality sets in. And that's where we start to feel those feelings of nostalgia. That's where the past starts to come back to us. And suddenly the things that we had been procrastinating on or suppressing, if they're feelings, start to rise to the surface. With the Star reverse, there is a nostalgia feeling here, nostalgic, should I say, feeling. But I want to say with that card being reversed that it's almost like you know you need to go back in order to move forward. You know you need to kind of process some things, reflect on some things, address some things, have some conversations with other people about some things in order to truly move forward and give yourself the best chance to have this clean break, because that's the goal in this month of March. You want to move forward without any regrets, without feeling like, oh, I just wish I did this and I wish I did that. You want to know in your heart that you are moving forward with a clean slate, on a clean slate, blank state, blank start, fresh start. I'm starting to mix my words. And in order to do that, it feels like you do have to go back and resolve some issues that need to be healed. I feel with Judgment here, the purpose of the middle of the month is to get you ready to renew your situation. And this is where the truths come out. This is where the awareness hits us. This is where we cannot turn back now because this information is so obvious. This is the turning point. You know, it's now or never. So the middle of March, there's that feeling of it's now or never. And I feel like you handle this really well. Naturally, there's going to be some fear, there's going to be some concerns, maybe even some doubts. But it's all the natural process of preparing you for this new beginning. So air out your grievances, pull those skeletons out of the closet, pack up your sorrows, and get ready to move forward by processing these things that you've been suppressing or procrastinating on. It feels like there's also a logistic issue here. If it's a physical change that you're going through, the middle of March would be a good time for you to start dealing, or at least planning for, the bigger things, really tackling those big things that are associated with this physical move or this physical change. I think that that's where you can get a bit excited and hopeful and start to feel like this is real in a positive way, as well as a wow, this is real in a scary way. You know, that will kind of counteract the fear, because your overall energy is attraction. So the outcome is what is forcing your hand and making you want to do these sudden things and these heavy things. It's like the outcome outweighs the stress of it all, or the pressure of it all, or the uncomfortableness of it all. So have fun with the process as you move along and try to make it exciting for yourself as well. I do think that you're thinking about your loved ones as you process this, and it may be that you're sentimentally thinking about the people that aren't able to move forward with you. I think that there are people who would want to celebrate something like this with you. So if you can, stay more connected to your close friends and family and bring them in on the process and help them, get them on board to help you process this. You know, talking with someone that you trust, or even just a playful, friendly ear, can be a wonderful way of helping something scary feel more exciting and less daunting. Now, in the last week and a half of March over here, with the Sun reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed, your nostalgia and your connection to memories of in a sentimental way are playing a big role on your mood and on your thought process. You're starting to have really serious doubts, and it's keeping you up at night. There may be a bit of stress about things. You may be replaying conversations over in your head, or just sort of running through that list again in your head. Did I do this? Did I do that? Am I on track? Has the schedule changed? And did I make the right choice? You feel like you're having your doubts. I want to say that this is temporary. I want to say that the best way you can get through this is by choosing which thought to actually pay attention to in terms of give energy to. It feels like although you have this big shift and this new beginning happening, there is also a natural process of needing to tick boxes and sort through systems or procedures as you move, as you transition. So whatever this is, it feels like it can be handled if you stay a little bit organized and give yourself time to feel as well, because you're going through it. Your feelings are here from the start of the month to the end of the month, taking somewhat of like a control over this process. And if you try to deny those feelings or bottle them up and pretend it's not that big of a deal, I do see it hitting you really heavy by the end of the month and making you feel like you can't pull this off. That's why I think it's important to surround yourself with some sort of support. And I think that you just need that voice of reason, someone who's been seeing you go through this, who knows how much it means to you, who can give you that final pep talk to help you take that leap of faith. Prepare yourself at the end of the month for some mixed feelings and for a sudden change of heart. It's not a genuine change. It's just a sort of, am I doing the right thing question. And it makes you feel like you're doing the wrong thing instantly. It's like as soon as somebody says it, you're going to think you are. I don't personally believe you are. I think that these thoughts are fleeting with that card being upright. And I think that all it would take is enough thought and enough processing for you to realize, yes, it's time. It's time. I can't keep going on like this. It's time to do what I need to do to make myself happy. So let us get some advice for you, please, Aries. Spirit, what is the advice for Aries in the month of March? Can we get some closing advice for Aries in the month of March? We have, enter the Garden of Delights. This is the number 28, and this is the artwork. Wow, this card is reversed. So this transformation here could actually be asking for you to change the way that you see this happening. Afterthought, sorry. Yes, there's going to be a new beginning for you, but you're dealing with some emotional stuff that is needing to be your primary focus in the month of March. I feel like a lot of what you're doing, you're maybe expecting there to be physical things that you need to do and stuff that you need to physically change or prepare for, but your focus in March seems to be more on your emotions, Aries. And what I'm seeing with that card reversed is that you can't fully move forward into this garden of delights, into that clean slate, that fresh start, without dealing with these things that are on your mind that are leaving you feeling like you're stuck. You can't fully move forward until you've maybe had some conversations with some people, until you feel better in your emotional state. It kind of feels like your feelings and your emotions need to be addressed in the month of March in order to really help you get to that point where you can blossom, you can thrive, and you can genuinely move forward towards what you want. I feel like the goal here is to really balance out your life, yes, but also your partnerships and the people around you who matter to you and who you want to move forward with. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Very focused on your emotions in March. Listen, it may be your birthday in March too, so happy birthday, Aries, if you do experience a birthday in March. I'll be doing a mid-month check-in for love specifically at around March 12th. Probably after that, actually, 13th to the 14th, but just check back in for that if you're interested. But honestly, you guys got a heavy hand of emotions compared to the other groups, so this message may be helpful closer or throughout the month of March. If it feels like it's not resonating 100% now, then you could have messages in the other aspects of your chart. Your sun, moon, rising signs are a good place to start, or you can focus on a sign that you have a strong placements with. I just want to say that it's a month that doesn't have to be difficult for you, sweet pea. As long as you're being mindful of your feelings and you're letting yourself feel and you're talking about your feelings with the people that need to hear them, I feel like this could be a very helpful month for you that helps you feel ready for the new, fresh, blank slate like changes you have coming your way. I am pretty excited for you. I hope this reading was helpful and I hope it found you at the right time, Aries. Please look after your beautiful self and I shall see you in those mid-month readings. Bye.